I didn't realize I was stuck until I noticed my life was repeating itself. Same thoughts, same habits, same excuses, different day. And the scary part, it felt normal. I told myself I was just waiting for the right time, waiting to feel ready, waiting for motivation. But deep down, I knew something wasn't right, because days were passing and nothing was changing. If you're being honest with yourself, you felt this too. That quiet frustration, that feeling of being capable of more, but somehow doing less. And here's the truth I had to face. I wasn't stuck because life was hard. I was stuck because my mind had built a trap, and I was living inside it without even knowing. At first, I blamed everything else. Lack of money, lack of opportunities, people around me, even bad luck. But the real problem was something much deeper, something psychological. My brain was trying to protect me, and in doing so, it was keeping me stuck. You see, the human mind is wired for safety, not growth. It wants comfort. It wants predictability. It wants to avoid pain at all costs. So every time I thought about doing something different, something bigger, something uncomfortable, my mind would step in. What if you fail? What if people judge you? What if it doesn't work? And just like that, I would stop, not because I couldn't move forward, but because I felt safer staying where I was. And the craziest part, I started calling that safety being realistic. I told myself I was just being smart, careful, logical, but in reality, I was afraid of failing, afraid of looking stupid, afraid of stepping into the unknown. So, instead of taking action, I stayed in my comfort zone. But what no one tells you is this: your comfort zone is not comfortable. It's familiar. There's a difference, because deep down, I wasn't at peace. I was restless. I was frustrated. I was watching life pass me by, while telling myself I was okay. Then there's overthinking, that silent killer of progress. I would sit for hours thinking about what I should do, planning, analyzing, imagining every possible outcome, but never actually moving. It felt productive, but it wasn't. It was just another trap, because the more I thought, the more complicated everything became. And the more complicated it felt, the less likely I was to act. Overthinking gave me the illusion of control, while stealing my ability to move forward. And let's talk about comparison, because that made everything worse. I would scroll through my phone, looking at other people's lives, their success, their progress, their highlights, and suddenly my life felt small, behind, inadequate. I started questioning myself. Why am I not there yet? What am I doing wrong? But what I didn't realize was this: I was comparing my real life to someone else's curated moments. And every time I did that, I weakened my own confidence. At some point, I had to stop and ask myself a hard question. If nothing changes, where will I be in 1 year? And the answer scared me, because I knew the truth. I would be in the same place, with the same thoughts, the same fears, the same excuses, just older. And that was the moment everything shifted. Not instantly, not perfectly, but intentionally. I realized something powerful. I didn't need to change my entire life overnight. I just needed to break the pattern, one small action at a time. Because being stuck is not a life sentence. It's a loop, and loops can be broken. So I started small, doing things even when I didn't feel ready, speaking up even when I felt unsure, taking action even when my mind was full of doubt. And slowly, something changed, not just around me, but within me. I began to understand that fear doesn't disappear before action. It fades because of action. Confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you build. And clarity, it doesn't come from thinking. It comes from doing. Every small step I took weakened the mental trap that once controlled me. And over time, I stopped seeing myself as stuck. I started seeing myself as someone in progress. If you feel stuck right now, I need you to understand this. There is nothing wrong with you. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just caught in a pattern your mind created to protect you. But what once protected you is now limiting you. And the only way out is through action. Not perfect action, not big action, just intentional action. Maybe for you, it's starting that thing you've been postponing. Maybe it's letting go of fear. Maybe it's believing in yourself just a little more today than you did yesterday. Whatever it is, start there. Because the moment you take even the smallest step, you begin to break the cycle. I won't lie to you. It won't feel easy. Your mind will resist. It will try to pull you back into comfort, back into overthinking, back into doubt. But this time, you'll recognize it. This time, you'll know it's just the trap talking. And you don't have to listen anymore. Because your life is not meant to be lived on repeat. You're meant to grow, to evolve, to move forward. And everything you've been waiting for starts the moment you decide to stop waiting. So, if you're still watching this, take this as your sign. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, do one thing differently. One small action that your future self will thank you for. Because you're not stuck. You've just been paused, and now it's time to move again.